Lady Antebellum meaning, stock market, and Kelly Clarkson. What's up, folks? This is Brian Gaddis with another episode of Google Trending for Thursday, June 11th, 2020. All right, we'll get right to it. Today, we had a lot going on. If you were someone who plays the stock market, yeah, it was a crazy bloodbath, but we're going to get through it. Stock market wrote, here's what caused the worst sell-off since March. So, yeah, it was bad. The stock market tanked on Thursday amid fears of a possible second wave of coronavirus infections as states that have started lifting lockdowns begin to see a record number of new cases. And I live in one of them. I live in Dallas, Texas, and Texas is definitely one that's a little bit more aggressive in the reopening stages, and I'm not faulting anybody for that. There's a lot at play, and I understand our elected officials have to take into a lot of account due to that. So, going to preface that. Forbes is saying the Dow Jones Industrial Average plunged 6.9%. Nearly 1,900 points in its worst single drop since the coronavirus sell-off in March. The S&P 500, which fell 5.9%, also had its worst day since March. If you remember, as I was saying the other day, NASDAQ has been doing very well. So I'm interested to see that. Stocks plunged on rising concerns about a second wave of coronavirus infections. Many states that loosened lockdown restrictions saw a spike in new cases. Texas and Florida, for example, were among some of the first states to reopen, and they are now reporting record numbers of hospitalizations. A total of 21 states reported an increase in new cases last week, according to a Reuters analysis. Thursday's sell-off follows the Federal Reserve's grim update on the economy. So there's also that at play. A day earlier, the central bank forecasted a long recovery with unemployment set to remain high for years. Okay, that is pretty grim. If you want to take that into account. And interest rates staying near zero until at least 2022. Fed Chair Powell said yesterday really reminded investors that there's a huge gap between the economic reality and the market reality. It's tough to understand. You might be playing the market now. You bought some airline stocks that were low, and it's going to go up. Yeah, it's not all in sync. Okay, so huge gap between the two. That's when you got to watch out for the corrections and sell-offs and whatnot after the big rallies. Tom Issei, founder of the Sevens Report, told CNBC rather. Just that reminder combined with a lot of the second wave headlines prompted the opportunity to take profits. Stocks can't go up forever. Remember that, folks. So what do you think? Do you invest in the stock markets? How do you do it? Do you do options? Do you day trade? What do you do? Let me know. Do you do it long term? Do you do it short term? Let me know in the comments, please. And thank you. Okay. Antebellum meaning. Okay. USA Today. Lady Antebellum changes name to Lady A. We feel like we have been awakened. Okay. Country trio Lady Antebellum dropped Antebellum. Who's a fan of Lady Antebellum? Antebellum. I know I am. There's a few songs I won't sing. I will spare you that, but I'm definitely a fan from his name Thursday per a social media post from the Grammy Award-winning group. Trio behind hits now. Need You Now and Bartender now identifies as Lady A. Big news, folks. Renouncing the term used particularly to describe existing before the American Civil War. A statement posted on social media, the band featuring members Charles Kelly, Hillary Scott, and Dave Haywood said that when Lady A formed 14 years ago, the group didn't consider the pre-Civil War associations that weigh down this word, including ties to civil slavery. We are deeply sorry for the hurt this has caused and for anyone who has felt unsafe, unseen, or unraveled. unvalued. The statement said, causing pain never our heart's intention, but it doesn't change the fact that indeed it did just that. So today we speak up for change. We speak up and we make change. There's no excuse for making this decision after nearly a decade and a half career. The Post continued. The band acknowledged its lateness to change, writing that this is just one step in addressing systemic racism. The group said it would be donating to Equal Justice Initiative via Lady Aid, a nonprofit organization launched by Lady Aid in 2012. Good for them, folks. What do you think? Are you a fan of Lady Antebellum? Do you think they're going too far? Lady A, rather. What do you think? This decision comes as protesters nationwide continue to call for systemic changes toward racial equality. Demonstrations against racial inequality reignited in late May following the death of George Floyd, a 46-year-old black man in Minneapolis. Floyd died after Derek Chauvin, a white police officer, pressed a knee into his neck for more than 8 minutes. So horrible, folks. Kelly Clarkson. Okay, she's a household name. If I'm not mistaken, the first American Idol. Kelly Clarkson and her husband Brandon Blackstock are going their separate ways. Clarkson has filed for divorce from Blackstock, citing irreconcilable differences, according to court documents obtained by CNN. Representatives for Clarkson have not yet responded to CNN's request for comment. This is CNN reporting this. The voice coach and Blackstock, a music manager, have been married since October 2013 and have 2 children together, River Rose and Remington Alexander. During the coronavirus pandemic, Clarkson and Blackstock spent their time together at their property in Montana. It was from there that Clarkson recorded her daily television program and her appearances on NBC's The Voice. In the documents filed June 4th, Clarkson, who filed as Kelly Blackstock, singers requesting joint legal and physical custody of their children. So, they're calling it quits. So sad, folks. If you're letting me know in the comments, what are your favorite songs by Lady A and Kelly Clarkson? If you're a fan, let me know. Okay. Antebellum meeting over 1 million searches. Kelly Clarkson 200,000 plus. Stock market 200,000 plus. PGA Tour getting back to business. Offers tribute to Floyd coming up 200,000 plus. So a lot. Let me know what you think, folks, about all this. PS5 started yesterday. It's got 5 million plus searches. Let me know. Its next gen console is here. Sony's finally revealing what the PlayStation 5 looks like. Who is a fan? Who is ready for this? After nearly an hour of PS5 game announcements, Sony revealed the hardware design after teasing for the duration of its PS5 live event today. The PS5 console includes a white and black design to match the new controller that will be included in the box. PS5 stands vertically like the Xbox Series X, is primarily designed to be placed and will include 2 versions, one with a 4K Blu-ray drive and a pure digital edition. PS5 variant without the optical drive looks substantially thinner than the regular model thanks to the removal of the drive. Whoa, looks pretty cool. Who's been a fan of PlayStation? I remember when PlayStation 1 came out, baby. What's up? PS2, PS3, now that we got PS5. Crazy. Who's a fan of Sony? What you think? Are you Team Sony, Team Microsoft, Team Nintendo? What's up? Let me know. I need to know now. I guess that's not a good Lady A. I don't know. Anyway, just like the Xbox Series X, the PS5 can be placed vertically. Oh, I already said that. Top of the PS5 unit also appears to include vents for heat dissipation, USB-A, and USB-C ports at the front. Is using what looks like a slightly different stand for the digital edition of the PS5. It's coming from The Verge. Okay, now we will get to today's famous birthdays. Mr. Shia LaBeouf. Hate him or love him, he's 34. He was in Disturbia, Transformers. Let me know if you're a fan of Mr. Shia LaBeouf. Also, we are celebrating Peter Dinklage. Who is a fan of Peter Dinklage? Got to say that carefully and slowly. Peter Dinklage, 1969, he was born, so he is 51 years old. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So yeah, he's turning 51. Happy birthday to him. Joe Montana, he's turning 54. And I do not know math. He is not turning 54. He is turning 64. Hugh Laurie is turning 61. I believe he's from Scrubs, if I'm not mistaken. So happy birthday, Hugh Laurie. Happy birthday, Joe Montana. Happy birthday, Peter Dinklage. Happy birthday, Shia LaBeouf. Okay. That's it for today for Trends. Please, 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 I need you to please subscribe to this. Come on, folks. What are you waiting for? Awesome, awesome content. I'm going to be coming at you with some more content also. Please share. Please subscribe. Please like. Please, please, please. Let me know what you want in the comments. Let me know. See ya.